no idea what I'm doing with this. Okay. All right, greetings all. And here's the chat portion. So much love. Whatever being has the best one for these to answer this. Kermit is around. Future video. So anyway, I'll make sure all is on recording. Okay. All right. Much love. Blessings. This is Yeshua. Much love. There are alien beings that want to come through, but at a later time. So, yes, I feel the energies of your earth. Yes. So many that can be healed, but aren't aware of how to heal themselves. But their time is coming, of course. So whenever you are ready, I have to answer the question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
First question is from Jess444. What alien ships are around me at this time, and which one did I last visit?
Arcturian. And also there is an Andromedan energy around you, quite a large one. As for Andromedan Council, you've been visiting recently. So, yes, I don't believe you're aware of that one. And your connection with them is quite unique. A lot of amphibian lifetime connections with them. Awesome.
Okay. And any messages from my guide, Melissa? Much love.
Yes, she is trying to be as gentle with you as possible during this process. A one way of healing is look at your last relationships, however you want to define a relationship. And look where there needs to be a clearing. Because there are some past relationships that are still holding on you at this time. And once you break free of those, you will feel much better. You'd be surprised what's going on. Many are not always aware of this. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Debbie M. Hello, can you tell me what the meaning is for all the hawks who have been showing themselves to me? Thank you.
Yes, they are sending you energy, but also assisting you in astral. You've been connecting to the hawk people in astral a lot recently. They're just there to, mostly there as a protector. Because you had many lifetimes where you did not have enough of them around. And now they are around to, you can say they're building a shield around you from what I'm seeing.
Okay. And her second one is any messages from my mom and dad?
that they love you very much, that they do miss you very much. But your lifetime here is, they say you should laugh more and out loud, not just to yourself. It's very healing. You'd be surprised. Thank
you. Okay, and next is Chris to leave Snow. Does Archangel Michael have any messages for me? Thank you, love and blessings.
Yes, that he was a brother of yours in another lifetime. And in this lifetime, you are taking that knowledge and using it wisely from your other lifetimes. He is always there for you. But he has to step away for you to learn. But he is always there when you call on him. He does realize it's very difficult for many that go through certain situations. It is hard to think clearly to call on help. But he is always on your side, as he is on everyone's side. Yes, there's much history you have with them, that is for sure. Thank you.
Okay, next is Raw N. Do I have connections to the Orion Black League?
Yes, but it's not as what you might. It is of a positive connection. It is of such a positive family. Some are reptilians involved with this, and some are involved with your elite system on your world, but in a positive way. And yes, you are very well connected to them. That is all I have for that. Thank you.
Okay, and his second one is, do my hybrid children have any messages for me? Thank you and much love.
Yes, they say loving oneself is very difficult, and you're in the process of it. They find it quite curious of how difficult it is on this world, but you are gaining more love for yourself every day. Also, do not forget about your grandparents on this world, is that they taught you much, even if they had a short life here, with your connection with them. Interesting enough, they are still connecting to you right now. Thank you.
Okay, next is Symmetry's question. Any messages for me?
Interesting enough, you don't see this very often. There's a reptilian shield around you of positivity. And you have been connecting to them on your on ships very often. So. They also want to let you know you've had lifetimes in Korea, ancient times. If you meditate on this, it will assist you on releasing these lifetimes because they are holding on to you dearly. It was times of great poverty, but also of great learning. And sometimes those lessons need to be harsh. But I believe you will be able to connect with that. If not now, in your future time.
Okay, and Symmetry's next question is, can I know more about my Spartan lifetimes? I'm just so proud to be a part of that experience.
Yes, you've had several incarnations with them, one after the other. It was, yes, you had so much joy with that, and it was, some are successful lifetimes, some were not always very successful. As for longevity in life, they were all successful, but as for having a long life, was not always successful. This is why I have so many lifetimes. I believe 3 lifetimes at least, where you had to, it's like when you left that lifetime, you reincarnated very quickly. You were also married, and 2 of those lifetimes, one of them was not impossible to do. I believe it was your first incarnation, but the other 2 was possible. But was a simplistic life, but also a electrifying life, yes. Great battles, great honor during those times, and you still feel that honor. It lives with you, yes. And to use that life to reconnect with it and bring it into this reality, because this reality has Many of the same obstacles, different but the same. But yes, it's very difficult. Yes, that was your prime of your life. Yes, most happiness there. Yes. Blessings.
Okay, next is Stacy's question. I'm told I have a guide named Evelyn. Is this true? And if so, what is her job?
That is true, is to keep you out of trouble. Also, she's there to, I believe she was just brought there from what I'm seeing, as to bring extra assistance to you as for decision making. As for making the right decisions, she is there to filter through those decisions. As for making it clear if it is a good idea or a bad idea. Hopefully you can connect with her. I believe you are. You have been. She's been around for some time, but she's still new. Thank you.
Okay, and her second one is, I've also been told a new love interest will come into my life near Christmas. Is that correct?
That is up to you. That is up to you. That's all I have for that.
Okay, and next is Donna Riggs' question. And her first one is, our friends Jack and Nancy have crossed. Are there any messages for family or friends?
Only that they're doing well. They still had a rough transition. They're still transitioning. They're still in process. And in this process, they just send their love back to you. They're just interesting enough. They send you unicorn energies. Most of them are not going to be able to connect with that, but that is fine. Oh. They wish you can come with them. That's what they say. As for anything else, that is all at this time.
Okay, and our second one is, what is the meaning of me being in this lifetime specifically, and the location?
And the location?
Yes.
I don't have no answer for that. Oh, as for why you're... Okay, I understand. Why you are where you are. Who is the name of this person again? I need to reconnect.
Donna Riggs.
Donna Riggs. Oh, Momo Riggs. Oh, well, yes. It was, as for location, it brought much happiness to you. You had many past lives in that area. So it was a perfect place. There's a lot of Andromeda energies there. But as for anything else I can give you with that, it was a perfect place to live. Let's put it that way.
Okay, and next is Daria's questions. Any messages for me from my guide, Titus, or the twins that can increase the joy in my life these days?
Only that you are on track, that you are healing. And they say, yes, you're becoming more childlike, which is good. Connecting more to your inner child, you're healing your inner child also. Will help with longevity as for life and also a healthy life, which is very important as one ages. So no worries there as for health, because as you connect more with as you become more happy in this environment, your health will not become an issue. And if it is an issue, you will be able to heal yourself quicker than others.
Okay, and her second one is, how do we know each other?
Well, you and I have had reptilian lifetimes, and we're not exactly my best moments in this universe. Darker days. Also had many Palladian lifetimes and Arcturian lifetimes. Some of those are close, some of them weren't so close, but we have connected here and there. As for full details of that, it was just, we've met each other and had many conversations. Let's put it that way. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Marianne9999. Hello, are there messages for me?
Yes, a message from the Arcturians that you're well protected from them. Also, you have many harbored children with the Arcturians. 7 of them. Most of them. I don't believe any of them have a specific sex either. It's not important in their dimension. But to send you much love to give you another insight into your universe. To see more into your universe, connect to the Arcturians. It will help you. Blessings.
Okay, and her second one is, how is my nephew Jeff doing? Much love.
I believe very well. Not exactly financially. He's not where he wants to be financially, but for the most part, I think he's well. That can always be better for a long time.
Okay. Next is Carol McLaughlin. She says, much love to you. Thank you for being here. Question, are there any messages for me?
Yes, I believe this was mentioned before, but I will go into a little bit more detail possibly. There's a lot of reptilian energies from past lives. Those male energies you've been connected to in this life and past lives have all been connected to your reptilian lifetimes. You're clearing out old. You have closure with them. Realize this also. You've had many Palladian lifetimes. You're connected to many reptilians. And to way to make peace with them was to have an incarnation where you're connected in a relationship or a friendship. To show that you are a loving being, even if they're not always that loving being. They learn much from you. And many will be able to connect to this in their future times. Thank you.
Okay. And her second one is, are there any messages for my niece, Rosaline?
This one has a lot of Arcturian lifetimes. One moment. There's a strong connection with this one and her grandmother, where they actually had mother-daughter relationships in this world, even father-daughter relationships on this planet. And there was always Arcturian energies during these lifetimes of love, of peace, of understanding. One moment. As for time period, I am receiving Roman lifetimes. Also 1800 lifetimes here in your Americas. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Thomas Pedersen. From Thomas Pedersen, the Norwegian. His first question is, do I have connections with the crab people? If so, what are these?
Oh yes, you've had many galactic lifetimes with them. Many in space, many on planet. Very high density being, 6 density being, where they found peace instead of war. They've had many lifetimes of war, and you've had lifetimes with that, but the peaceful lifetimes outnumber the war lifetimes. They have very much a civilization. They do not have they do not have the emotions as your planet does, but that's why they are here, to learn from your perspective. Thank you.
Okay. The second one is, I wish I had my own spaceship or UFO. Will I have one in some of my next lives? Sometimes I wish I could fly away from here, but then come back again, park my ship, and eat a hamburger. When can we do this on Earth?
Oh, this will be some time. Understand you're not alone in that either. Many feel the same way. But understand you're feeling that way of wishing to leave is the tests are becoming a little bit too intense. But this is a time to be alive. It is the times where it's most intense. Where you feel like you want to leave, meaning you are tested heavily, but you're learning so much. Why leave now? And understand, this happens often when many leave this earth. Many wish they can come back because they didn't realize how much they were learning. So cherish your time here. Blessings. And for your alien, this will be in your future time. I don't have a date for that. It's not important. As for your spaceship situation.
Okay. And next is Gray Joyride. Any messages from my ET family about how I often feel stagnated in life?
It's a learning phase that is very difficult, and you've had other lifetimes where everything was not fully learned. So in this lifetime, it will be learned, and so you feel this disconnection, but it is there for you are. It is, yes, I understand. One moment. How do I clear this out? Meditation, you'll find many answers, but still actually more questions. Because your guides can't answer everything. It is something you have to live through. That is all. You will find peace. It is for you to find this peace. That is all I can add. You will. It is for your discovery.
Okay. And our second one is, why do you think I've had such a hard time grounding? I've been to a few healers now, and it seems I still become ungrounded a short time after. One healer said I was scared out of my body, and Novak, the reptilian, said my grounding technique isn't working. Blessings.
Because you're very alien, that is why. And doing that, you understand, you've had lifetimes where you had no physical body. You've had a spiritual essence. So coming into a physical body is still quite difficult to connect to. This is why so many have, you can say why many have negative lifetimes. That helps with the grounding. Because you're so negative and angry, it actually helps with grounding. You'd be surprised. But in this, as for grounding processes, one moment. I will work on your one moment. I will send energy to your chakras. Yes, in your heart chakra, there are reptilian lifetimes there. Only reason I'm bringing this up is it's not helping with your grounding processes.
Okay.
One moment.
Okay.
These reptilian lifetimes, there's several of them. There's 3 of them in a row that was very negative. It is difficult to connect to this world because it almost brings a reminder of other lifetimes. You're not fully aware of it. It's hard to be aware of these 2 lifetimes. I will send you energy to release this. But in the grounding process, once these 3 are released, you'll be able to ground more properly. I will send you energy. I will work on you. I believe give yourself some time in your meditation to see in your heart chakra. Allow these things to release. There's 3 reptilian lifetimes. They were not friendly lifetimes either. They were not friendly at all. They're blocking you from grounding. They're known to do that. Thank you. Blessings. We can continue.
Okay. And next is Moses. Is the negative energy still in my daughter's room? Someone else or this energy was playing with the light. Is this a message? I don't like this. Please send it away.
I think you're putting fear into something that's not fearful. I would not worry about it. There's fear around you, but there's no fear there. I do not see it. No, there's nothing there. It's just, I would not worry about it. There's nothing there to be worried. You're still in the healing process at this time. So seeing it as negative is quite understandable, but there's nothing there. There might have been a being that walked in, but you're attracting that. So unattracted. But your intentions are more positive. It'll be fine. Blessings.
Okay. And anyone who has news about my past life releasing?
It is going well. As to answer your first question, yes, within you. It is hard to let go fully. It is understandable because of these past. This is why you've not had many easy lifetimes, so it's difficult to release the past in an easy way. I will send you energy, but it is going well. But in some ways, you're stopping it. But it is okay. Don't beat yourself up. Do not do that. Just to meditate, allow positive energy to come in. and ask for whatever is negative to release. It is hard. Yes, life is a mystery, so it's difficult to fully connect to this. Interesting enough, you've had lifetimes as a Philistine. In your Earth's past, 3, 4 lifetimes, yes. And those are actually the old Atlanteans that had much negativity around them. Knowing that should be able to help release this. Everyone has their off days. That was definitely one of them. Much about you.
Okay. And next is Migs. Oh. Okay. Next is Migs 1111. What is some past lives I had with my parents?
Andromeda lifetimes on your planet. One moment. I see you in the Americas during. One moment. I have to clear the energy. I see you as lifetimes here during the pilgrim time of America. These are not very long lifetimes. But yes, it was. You were mostly friends with your family, though. But I remember everyone was family during and you trusted them very much. So, yes. I believe, yes, it was not a long lifetime, but it was a electrifying lifetime. I believe, yes, family of the Mayflower. It was not the Mayflower, but it was the ship after that. Thank you.
Okay. And their second one is, what is my past life history with my brother? Thank you.
Roman lifetimes, I believe actually you were at war with him at one time in battle. And now you've made up. And you're still making up, I believe. Definitely Roman lifetimes, definitely. It comes. Those are not easy lifetimes. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Stephanie Ritterman. Any messages at this time?
The Arcturians are sending you energy. Yes, you're going through a rough shift at this time. You might be feeling like you're leaving your body constantly. Or when you feel dizzy, dazed, not with it, is because you're connecting to your Arcturian family. There's others also you're connected to, but Arcturians are, say, you're going through a healing process with them. Advancing your knowledge also of this world, but it will not be brought into your reality at this time. It will eventually. But you're connecting much with your Arcturian's blessings. Yes.
Okay. And second one is, earlier today I had a glimpse of a man in a suit and a hat out of my peripherals, but looked and no one was there. Who did I see and why?
Yes, that was a being from the lower astral, I believe, trying to get out from what I'm gathering. And someone you knew in another lifetime. Nothing to worry about, but it is a being that is sending you. I believe he's aware of what he is doing. Nothing to worry about. As for energy, but he is. A moment. He's I believe a past life, a father you knew in a past life, but nothing to worry about. He is. It's a soul that has always had issues in incarnating. Blessings.
Okay, and the last question is for me. What beings are around me at the moment?
Zetas, around 6 or 7 Zetas, an Arcturian, 2 tall blondes, a Yael being, and 2 reptilians, but they're very positive. And a bird being, I believe, of the blue avians, but they don't call themselves the blue avian. It's another race of bird. More like parrots type being.
Cool. Interesting bunch.
Yes.
And any messages for me from you? And that'd be all for tonight.
Any messages for you? Oh,
Yeah.
your guides are saying just be patient. There is a transition coming as for more positive energy, as for positive outlook, as for direction. Also, you're being moved up in the levels, meaning you're graduating to more of a higher realm, it seems, within your Galactic Federation. They're not going into details of that, though. You have more positive downloads, and interesting enough, you might see a sheep being around you. I'm not sure how you are with sheep, but they are around you also. There's sectoids also. The sheep do not connect to humans very often, but this one's connecting to you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yes, that is all. So much love to you. Blessings. Many healings to you all. Good night. All right. Much love, everyone. Thank you. And have a good weekend.